There's a quarterback named Sam Howell from the University of North Carolina. And in my opinion, after watching his film, he's the next big thing when it comes to starting quarterbacks in college football and probably a future NFL quarterback. He was a Tar Heels starting quarterback. In fact, he's not a potential NFL quarterback. Sam Howell is a future NFL quarterback. He started last year for North Carolina as a true freshman. He had 38 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, really good stat line, but his stats are not what's important. When I watch his film, this dude has NFL habits. He plays like an NFL quarterback. His decision-making was so impressive. I saw multiple times he understood the defense would bring pressure at him. He'd stay calm, find his outlet underneath, steal a bunch of yards. Loved it. He's not afraid to throw the ball away. And he's really great at throwing deep along the sidelines. His deep ball up over the shoulder is phenomenal. And he's got a couple throws, back shoulder fade balls where I'm like, wow, this dude can throw down along the sideline at an elite NFL level. Against Clemson, go watch that game. Against Clemson, he was outstanding. UNC lost to Clemson by 1 point, 21-20, and he had a drive at the end of the game to put them in position to win. And the only reason why he lost, UNC went for a 2-point conversion to end the game, basically. Sam Howell is a phenomenal quarterback. There were 2 throws at the end of the game against Clemson where there was a 3rd and 3 where there's a man in his face who's getting hit, and he steps into it, delivers a strike against man coverage. I went, oh my, this kid can ball. And then later on a 4th and 4, he worked all the way across the field. No, found his 4th option over the middle of the field. I went, this kid, his ability to process defenses, his understanding of where to go with the ball, his ability to throw, he is a phenomenal quarterback. And the dude can move. He's great at navigating the pocket. He can step up. He can improvise a little bit. There's a play where it's like 3rd and 9 on the red zone. He steps up, moves to the left, finds a open, throws a touchdown over the middle. I went, wow, this guy's really good at moving and navigating the pocket. And his arm strength surprised me. I mean, I really surprised and impressed me. This kid can spin it. He's 6'1", 225, kind of built like Baker Mayfield, throws more like Kyler Murray, the other Oklahoma former quarterback. And there's a throw before halftime against Temple where it's a deep comeback, deep along the sideline. There's 2 hash marks. He's on the left hash mark, throwing to the right side of the field, so the longest possible length this throw could have been. And he drives the ball. It's a dart down along the sideline on a comeback. I went, okay, it's really good. This kid can throw. He's got phenomenal mechanics. And the more I watched Sam Howell, the more I was so impressed. He's got one bad habit, but I mean, it's one bad habit amongst a bunch of other stuff. His one bad habit is that sometimes he'll miss throws low when he's overstriding. He's like, if he's trying to drive the ball over the middle, he'll overstride, his feet get too far apart, and the ball, he loses power basically with his legs because his feet get so far apart he can't use his legs to drive the ball, and the ball will dive. He'll throw it low sometimes. But I mean, man, if you're a true freshman and you're lighting it up, playing the way he played, the fact that Sam Howell's biggest problem is that he overstrided occasionally, I mean, this dude is really playing at a high level. He's killing it. I also love, he's so calm when there's chaos around him. The play would get broken up, and what I mean is it's a broken play. He's scrambling around, trying to make something happen. Say a defender comes free off the edge, he'll make a miss and run around. And he's so calm in those moments when he's extending a play. I'll say that Sam Howell is an NFL quarterback. He's already more polished than Justin Herbert, Jacob Eason, and Jordan Love. 2 of those guys were drafted in the first round of the NFL draft. All 3 were just drafted in the 2020 NFL draft. Sam Howell is a big deal. Pay attention to him. If you're looking for the next big quarterback, the next probably first-round draft pick quarterback down the road, it might be 2 years from now, Sam Howell is going to be a big deal people will talk about. Pay attention to Sam Howell out of North Carolina. I do want to say this, too. Do not compare Mitchell Trubisky to Sam Howell. That's ridiculous. They only have one thing in common. Trubisky and Sam Howell both played at North Carolina. That's it. Otherwise, they're completely different. They're different mechanics, different head coaches, different coaches all around. Sam Howell started as a true freshman, whereas Mitchell Trubisky only played 1 year at North Carolina. Sam Howell is way more talented, and he's got way more NFL habits. He's a better quarterback today than it's just not fair. I appreciate people want to compare, like, oh, they went to the same college, this and that. They're different prospects all around, and it's ridiculous to compare Sam Howell to Mitchell Trubisky. Mitchell Trubisky's not the same level of quarterback as Sam Howell is going to be in a couple years from now. And the only thing you can compare, they're completely different quarterbacks. The only thing you can talk about in comparison is the fact they went to the same place. If you compare Sam Howell to Mitchell Trubisky, you're doing him a disservice, and it's entirely unfair. And it's actually a ridiculous comparison because, again, I know Trubisky went way too high in the NFL draft. He's probably a bust. Sam Howell, I don't think is that way. He's got way more NFL habits, plays better. And I think people are going to, but I'm telling you, when you hear people compare Trubisky to Sam Howell, it's stupid. It's a bad comparison. It just doesn't pencil out. In case you don't know, Strong Opinion Sports is not just a YouTube channel. It is also a full audio podcast. You can find it on Spotify, on iTunes, on Google Play, pretty much everywhere you find podcasts. And if you like podcasts, please do me a huge favor and give it a listen.